On a Duwamish pregnancy and birthing cultural path for my first child, here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, provide my perspective on my possibly taking a culture-centric pregnancy approach for my first child, ethnicity, culture, Duwamish, including pregnancy and birthing, natural childbirth. As of when I filmed this video on Friday, 2 May 2025, I had not ever been pregnant and I had not ever had a child. So child here I define as human offspring, because I do have childs of the backyard that are not humans. Is this an option being pushed for by my soulmate, father of the child? Yes. And it's something my entire life, my mom, so I'm Duwamish through my mom, original peoples of the Seattle's named after the Duwamish, and chief of the Duwamish, Chief Sealth. So that's where the name actually comes from, the original peoples of the land, Duwamish. And so I'm Duwamish through my mom's side, and my mom birthed me natural childbirth, meaning she pushed me out, no mechanical assistance or cutting or, that kind of stuff. And not only that, she did it without drugs. So there was nothing synthetic or artificial in her system, and she did it, pushed it out being me. I was it. Right. And so it's kind of the something I've known my entire life is like, before I even decided on if I wanted children or like knowing who the dad was, that kind of stuff, was if I have children, I want natural childbirth, like I was birthed, to carry on that family legacy of being dedicated to being truly a female, and allowing my human offspring to be truly themselves, and allowing the father to be truly male. And yes, I even was like, even if that means I die in childbirth, I'm fully committed to being a woman and allowing my man to be a man, and me, my man, and the human offspring, all of us, right, allowing to go through that journey of growth and development together, but also the scary of what if something happens to any of us, right? It allows me to be a woman in full form and not shirk that responsibility, but it also allows the man to be a full man and provide for me and the human offspring inside me. Okay. So, a child before marriage, vying for first, second, and third, possibly Travis, my kelp, Elvis, and Dominique. So these are the three men that helped me cure my amnesia. Travis is an expert of working on my memory restoration through my sense of sight memory. Elvis is an expert of working on my memory restoration through my sense of hearing memory. And Dominique is an expert of working on my memory restoration through my sense of touch memory. So it's kind of when thinking through this, right? I would actually be the first and only offspring in my generation of my family tree to birth a first child through natural childbirth. I would be the only one to carry on that family legacy. Wow, yeah. So it was a big deal for me and my Native American ancestry. And I've already said that maybe for we'll leave it at that. So I've already said before that I might not run when I'm pregnant. So thinking that through, so a break in running training is learning to take a hiatus, and it's healthy. I've done it before. So then if I am not running while pregnant, then perhaps play computer games on sacred Saturdays, like Nancy Drew, ! Question mark, ! And do we bring my Minnesota cousin Sean into play? Yes. Maybe we go get her. Or maybe we go to her, right? And be like, we'll bring the computer. And maybe a Sean and Jim, and maybe a Sean and Jim and Kimberly and Nancy. All of them. Include family. On the Sacred Saturdays tradition. But the other part of, in addition to the childbirth, the pregnancy component, is a medical it would be very cool in my soulmates, the men, the father of the baby, my soulmates, consensual human offspring through me, Tanis. Medical in the culture of the Duwamish, if possible, we want, which might not be going to some fancy hospital or, you know, testing facility. It might be, you know, going to a little hut in a village, you know, kind of thing. And we're okay with that. That's part of something we actually desired for our children, is a Duwamish pregnancy and birthing cultural path. For my first child, though, there's more than one of my men who want that for our human offspring. So that's on a Duwamish pregnancy and birthing cultural path for my first child. And again, I am Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I'm filming this video Friday to May 2025.